the International Association of the Lion Clubs and District 18-I, Georgia, USA. Thank you. 저희 인터내셔널 라이온 클럽에 오신 걸 정말 환영드립니다. 지금부터 이제 프로그램을 시작하도록 하겠는데요. 제가 다 하는 건 아니고 제가 introduce really big in the special guest who gonna be knows everything. 그래서 제가 먼저 오늘 이 라이온 클럽스를 이 정말 어메이징하게 만드신 분이 계시는데 그분을 소개해드릴게요. 먼저 그 다음에 그분이 이제 이 전체를 아시기 때문에 제가 좀 많이 배워야 될 것 같습니다만은 다 소개해드리도록 하겠습니다. 윤 총재님을 조금 소개해드리겠습니다. 2008년부터 2009년까지 캘리포니아 그 이게 지금 굉장히 오래돼 가지고 넘버로 렐러로 이렇게 많이 디스트릭을 만들어 놓으신 것 같아요. 캘리포니아 4 L3 지구 총재로 선출되셨습니다. 전윤 총재님은 은퇴하셔가지고 어디로 은퇴하셨냐면 MA 브로커 캘리포니아에서 은퇴하셨고요. 그 다음에 로스앤젤레스 올림픽 라이언스 클럽 회원이셨고 또 1976년부터 라이온 클럽에서 활동을 시작하셨습니다. 그리고 클럽 회장도 하시고 지대 위원장, 지역 위원장, 지구 총재 포함해서 지구 협회 내에 많은 직책을 맡으셨으며 또 복합 지구 및 지구에서 지도력 및 또 MERL 챕터 퍼슨으로도 봉사를 더 많이 하셨습니다. 지금 나중에 또 말씀드리겠지만 시력을 중심으로 해서 다른 나라에 이렇게 시력이 나쁜 아이들 사람들한테 좀 많이 봉사할 수 있는 시력 우선 캠페인 코디네이터 나중에 설명을 해주실 거예요. 등에도 봉사를 더 많이 시작을 하셨고요. 또 윤 PDG님은 지난 40년 동안 65개의 새로운 클럽을 창시하신 분이셔요. 그리고 지금은 2018년에서 2021년 동안 국제 라이온스클럽 전문 클럽 코디네이터로 봉사하고 계십니다. 협회에서 공로를 많이 인정받으셔서 한 100% 클럽 회장상, 100% 지구 총재상을 포함해서 아주 많은 상을 받으셨고요. 38개 확장상, 공로 메달, 또 6개 국제회장 리더십 메달, 8개 국제회장 감사장도 받으셨고요. 프로그레시브 멜빈 존스 팔로에 또 계시고요. 라이온 클럽의 외에도요. 로스앤젤레스에서 또 한인 사람들을 위한 경찰 보안관, 또 HWY 순찰, 또 위원회장 회장님으로서도 역임을 하셨습니다. 그리고 또 커뮤니티 조직도 많이 만드셨습니다. 또 스라에 아들, 딸 있으시고요. 4명의 손자, 손녀를 두고 계시고 아름다운 아까 우리 사모님, 리나 사모님 같이 오셨습니다. Okay. I think that's my job is done. I want to give the mic to the Mr. Yoon. Please in a big welcome please.
First of all, District Governor, the District 18I, the truly Rotarian. Please give them the big hands. We used to have tradition, the District Governor when he introduced all the lions and the stand up and we give them a long welcome. So tonight there is not lions. All the district dignitaries and fellow lions and ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome and a good evening, everyone. And it is an honor to welcome the old and prospective charter, the Lions member of Atlanta Iron Lions Club, into our family of Lions. The Charter Club Organization meeting is a special event celebrating the beginning of a new Lions Club. And by the way, before I proceed, is it true that to drive in Atlanta, the one most first to learn announced the city Atlanta? One most first to learn to pronounce the city Atlanta, right? Old timers are still allowed to call it Alana.
Amen, brother.
The morning rush hour is from 5 o'clock in the morning to noon.
Actually,
The,
it says,
the evening rush hour is from noon to 7 o'clock afternoon. And Friday's rush hour start on Thursday morning.
Amen.
I stay in Buckhead and the Grand Hyatt hotels are very heavy traffic, so I did not know. I thought it's a Buckhead, it's a very clean, nice city, but it's a hell of a like the Los Angeles. So the city, the Atlanta downtown, and the Buckhead and Duluth is very, very nice town. Well, anyways, I'm delighted to be here with you in Duluth, Georgia, in the suburb of Atlanta, as we are about to embark on a new challenge here in the District 18I. And as you probably all know, the last Korean Lions Club, the charter canceled about 10 years ago. And the new club we are planning to charter is in line with the international president, the Dr. Junior Choi's program, which is to serve the community through diversity with an emphasis on forming specialty clubs. And we are a diverse organization of over 1.4 million that bringing the people through in the spirit of volunteerism from all walks of life. And we provide opportunities to serve for many age groups, for women and men. In this club, we will be forming the Atlanta Rotarian Specialty Lions Club, will focus on serving the youth, especially serve a project like a kids site and diabetes prevention and other youth-related community project. And please join me in recognizing Honorable Lions from Georgia, the past district governor and the former president of the United States of America, Jimmy Carter. And President Jimmy has a servant heart and lives his life spreading the kinds through the word. And he's one of our top model lions, and we are proud that he is part of our Lions Club International family. Another outstanding, the past international president who served from 1999 to 2000, and the Lion James E Irving from Albany, Georgia. Especially Jim served as a director and trustee of the Georgia Lions Lighthouse Foundation and the Georgia Lions Camp for the Blind. As we officially call this meeting to order, I would like to say, let's have a fun while we work. And thank you for the joining Atlanta Rotarian Special Lions Club, and congratulations to all. And I said COVID never cannot stop us for serving community. Thank you. Immediate past to District Governor Steve Williams. He is a District 18I GMT NAMI champion. Pledge of allegiance.
Thank you. The past district governor again. Would everyone please face the flag and salute? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And would you please join me in the singing of God Bless America? God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and the light with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
At this time, I'd like to call the Lion Dennis Chapman, the NAMI team member of the Lion Code of Ethics and the International Alliance Purpose.
Thank you, past district governor June, to all of my fellow immediate past district governors and district governors and future members of a wonderful new club. I stand before you very humbled to be able to be part of such a beautiful event. All clubs should have a purpose. And I'm going to read those to you. And then we're going to discuss, and I'll read to you the Code of Ethics, which is the most important part. If you look at around the world, as past Governor Yoon said, there's 1.4 million of us around this beautiful globe. We can go anywhere and find a line. If we need help, we can call people in LA, or we can call them in Atlanta. See, I say Atlanta, because I am Atlanta. So our purpose as Lions, and we should never waver from these purposes. Number one, to organize, charter, and supervise service clubs to be known as Lions Club. You're on that process. Number two, to coordinate the activities that standardize the administration of Lions Club. We can't do it without you. Number three, create and foster a spirit of understanding and the peoples of the world. Lions are people. We're here to serve and we're ready to serve at any time. Number four, promote the principles of good government and good citizenship. We need that now probably more than we've ever needed it. Number five, take an active interest in the civic, cultural, social, and moral welfare of the community. Number six, unite the clubs in the bonds of friendship, good fellowship, and mutual understanding. Number seven, provide a forum for the open discussion of all matters of public interest, provided, however, that partisan politics and religion shall not be debated by club members. And our last one is to encourage service-minded people to serve their community without personal financial reward. We do this because we love it, correct? Amen. Yes. And to encourage efficiency and promote high ethical standards in commerce, industry, professions, public works, and private endeavors. We meet those every day, and that's why I'm alive. To have a roadmap to follow and to encourage, we always have to have a code of ethics. We always have to have something to fall back on or to learn from. Ethics is a very important word, and sometimes in these days it seems to be forgotten. Our code of ethics to show my faith in the worthiness of my vocation by industrious application to the end that I may merit a reputation for quality of service. To seek success and to demand all fair remuneration or profit as my just due, but to accept no profit or success in the price of my own self-respect lost because of unfair advantage taken or because of questionable acts on my part. Very strong, very important. To remember that in building up the business, it is not necessary to tear down another. To be loyal to my dreams or customers and true to myself. Whenever a doubt arises as to the right or ethics of my position or action towards others, to resolve such doubt against myself. To hold friendship as an end and not a means. To hold that true friendship exists not on account of the service performed by one to another, but that the true friendship demands nothing but accept service in the spirit in which is given. Always to bear in mind my obligations as a citizen to my nation, my state, and my community, and to give them my unanswering loyal in word, act, and deed. To give them freely of my time, labor, and means. To aid others by giving sympathy to those in distress, my aid to the weak, and my substance to the needy. And the last one, to be careful with my criticism and liberal with my praise, to build up and not destroy. It has truly been an honor to read these to you. I apologize I don't have them memorized, but I'm 73 years old. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, now I'm calling the District Governor introduction for taking it.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Trudy Reuter. I happen to be the District Governor of District 18I, where you're sitting right now. And for those of you who are new, what I'd like you to do is to imagine that there is a map of Georgia behind me. And if you follow Route 20 from South Carolina over to Alabama, there are some districts above Route 20 and some below. And you probably know I-75 going from Tennessee down to Florida. When you go a little east of that, that's where the other boundary is. There are actually 4 districts. And we're named after a very important thing. L-I-O-N, Lion. And because you're in Duluth and in Gwinnett County, you're in District I. I happen to live in I also. I'm with the Norcross Club, your neighbor. I happen to live in Peachtree Corners and belong to the Norcross Club. So I'd like to, I also wanted to mention that each of these districts have a governor. That's the high leader in the district. My job this year. With us today is a past district governor, several of them. You've already met, mind you. The person I'd like to introduce next comes from District L. This is Lyon past district governor, David Crawford. Now you might notice when you see his name written somewhere that it says I in front of the P. That means he's the immediate past district governor. He did my job last year in his district. He is the NAMI champion for the whole state of Georgia, all 4 districts. NAMI stands for North American Membership Initiative. We're trying to grow more members in North America, the United States, and Canada. NAMI champions are our cheerleaders. They're the people, the lions, who get us moving towards getting more lions to be part of our organization. You all are joining our organization. The next person I'd like to introduce is the person who preceded me. So he is an immediate past district governor, and his name is Steve Williams. He's seated right here. Immediate past district governor Steve is the District 18I NAMI champion. It also says on the program that he is a GMT. Now, what does that stand for? We have a global action team. And in the global action team, one of the key people is our membership person, global membership team person. And that's his job. So he's very excited to be starting a new club here in Duluth. It's part of his goals to be able to do that. And he's challenging all of the rest of the clubs to at least get two more people without anybody dying or leaving for some other reason, moving out of the state. So, we all have our challenge to try to meet to get more members according to NAMI. So, you have also met Dennis Chapman, Lion Dennis Chapman, who is from District L also, and he is on the NAMI team for his district, and they were a pilot district last year and were successful in starting a new club in their district. I'd like to next introduce Lion Pete Stamson. He will be your guiding lion here in Gwinnett County. Lion Yoon is also a guiding lion for your club, but he's going back to California. So Lion Pete will be able to come to your meetings and give you guidance when you need guidance. Lion Pete, will you wave to everybody, let them know who you are? Lion Pete has also done the GMT job. He knows what that's all about. But he's currently president of his Lions Club, the Lawrenceville Lions Club, and that is the club that will be your sponsoring club. Every club has to have a sponsor, and so the Lawrenceville Club has agreed to do that. Of course, Lawrenceville is in Gwinnett County, right next to Duluth here too. Now, unbeknownst to me, we have several other guests who showed up. So I'm going to try to do my best and recognize them. By the way, pardon me, I forgot to introduce Betty Chapman. Barbara Chapman, sorry. See, I got her name wrong. So I think rank-wise, we're trying to do this by rank. I think rank-wise, Dr. McCormick does this. And so Dr. McCormick and his wife, Deborah, are joining us today, and he's running for office. And then we have Matt Reeves, who's sitting next to him. And we have the current deputy sheriff, Solis, who is running for office as sheriff. Trying to keep up. So who else am I missing?
Dr. Fun Fong. I'm a practicing emergency physician. I guess I'm a Lion King.
So I think that's everybody that I need to introduce. Thank you.
지금 여기 오신 분들이 잘 알지 못하니까 가장 처음부터 저와 같이 일을 했던 사람이 이제 주로 하는데 여러분들 중에 그래도 저한테 프레지던트로 추천을 좀 한번 해주세요. 오케이. 기수킴 wants to be a charter president. Everyone was it? Now, the Kisu-Kim is elected as a Atlanta Rotarian Specialty Lions Club Chapter President elected. So, I would ask so why didn't you say you were the acceptance speech as a chapter president?
오늘 아주 저에겐 뜻깊은 날입니다. 예, 날씨도 좋고요. 오늘 이 자리에 참석해 주신, 멀리서 참석해 주신 저에게 큰 힘이 되시고 또 한국에서부터 잘 알고 계시는 우리 윌리엄 회장님과 그 사모님에게 진심으로 감사함을 드립니다. 이런 박수 한번. 이제 저는 라이온스클럽이라는 아리랑 라이온스클럽이라는 적은 것에서부터 시작합니다. 여기 계신 모든 분들이 이제 걸음마를 뛰는 아리랑 라이온스클럽에 대해서 여러분들 많이 협조해 주시고 도와주시고 함께 해주시면 대단히 감사하겠습니다. 오늘 이것을 통해서 이런 계기를 통해서 더욱더 봉사하고 여러분들 섬기는 그런 자세에서 열심히 일하겠습니다. 이것을 무거운 중책으로 알고 더욱더 열심히 일하겠습니다. 대단히 감사합니다.
This time is a congratulatory message from our district governor, District 18I.
Again, thank you for allowing me to be here tonight. I wanted to reiterate something I heard Dennis Chapman say. To foster a spirit of understanding among the peoples of the world. We know that there are over 200 countries in Lionism. I attended an international convention of Lions in Seoul, Korea a number of years ago and enjoyed my stay in Korea. A couple of stories. One is the delegation that I was with had a big banner they wanted to carry in the international parade. And the big long pole, that would have been a problem taking on the airplane. Longer than skis. So they decided they wouldn't take the pole, and when they got to Korea, they would buy a pole from a merchant in Korea and use it for the parade, and perhaps sell it back to him following the parade. And that's exactly what they did. The merchant in Korea spoke no English. They spoke no Korean. But they managed to make an understanding. They got the pole for their banner, for the parade, and brought it back when they were done. I got the money back. I remember going to a formal banquet, long gown, my husband in his white tux, and we rode the the Seoul equivalent of MARTA, the subway train. And people looked at us, but you know, there were no comments. We were going somewhere. The people in Korea loved my husband's beard in the parade. They had to get their children to stand with him and take a picture. He was famous. His beard is down to here, and now it's very white. He looks a bit like Santa Claus. I'm so glad that you have decided to join us in being Lions. I hope that you have the same feeling I do as I serve our fellow men and women. Kindness matters, and we try to kindly serve others, and we get a wonderful feeling in our hearts when they say thank you, God bless you, when we see children's faces light up because they can see better, when we give them PJ packs in the hospital, they have new PJs to wear at a trying time in their life when they're forced to be in the hospital because of cancer. We serve. We do our best to help in our community. We help other Lions clubs as they do their service. We help with the state Lions projects, like at the camp. We have Lions today who are at the Georgia Lions camp in Waycross, Georgia, helping to clean up and make the place a better place for the campers that will be coming in December. They have a special Christmas camp in December. We help nationally and internationally as we help the Lions Club International Foundation. And if we need funds in our district because a tornado has gone through, District L had that happen since July. They've asked for funds to help when a tornado went through their community. We've helped in tsunamis. We've helped build eye hospitals. There's all kinds of things that we can do through our international foundation. We help in the United States and we help across the world. All this is wonderful stuff for Lions to do. It's great to start your own community first. It's also a great leadership opportunity for you. You have a new charter president. There are other officers for your club to have, and there's a way to move up into other positions. And you can learn to do it as you go. If you're enjoying Lions, as you get to know what it is, we encourage you to invite others to join too. You could sponsor them, be their mentor, and help them out as they agree to do this and serve. Again, I thank you all for being here today, and congratulations to this potential new club.
Thank you, Governor. Governor Trudy,
Yes, sir.
how you feel? You got a new family. Yay! That's good. Big hands. Now, before I go to another step, I'd like to recognize to the Kisu Kim. And I got some very memorable international president pin. So on behalf of the international president, Dr. Junior Choi, I'd like to present him as elected charter president of Atlanta Lions Club.
Thank you very much.
So you are very famous in international.
Thank you, sir.
You know what this pin is? Someone who met an Lions Club International president, the reception or something. Is it personally? Okay. You got it. I got it. And also, usually after forming the charter delineation meeting, and within 90 days, the international approved this club, the charter. And then we're going to have a really big celebration, a charter certification presentation night. So that night is very memorable and big for the community. So this time, I heard that next year in April, an international board of director meeting to be held in Atlanta. Is it true? So that time is all over the world is at least 34 international directors and all kind of high past international president. It's a big meeting. So we'd like to ask the past the president, Dr. Choi, is going to be presiding the charter night and with all the dignitaries. It's very honor. It's very big with plenty, at least, and I think it's over 50, 67 members. The more members, the more we serve. Right? True? Yes. And without the members, we can serve. The more members, the more service.
Right on.
On behalf of you guys. We do for you, right? We don't have any compensation, no compensation. We are volunteer. So help us, we help you, right? For our the community. Make change in the community. For one more time, congratulations. So we'll see you next year in April. So, immediate past District Governor David Crawford and NDA to Georgia Nami Chapman.
It's a pleasure to be here tonight, and congratulations to President Kim on his new position. On behalf of the Lions of Georgia, we look forward to working with your club and President Kim, and we are here to help you be successful and to serve your community here in Duluth and throughout Gwinnett County. Over 4,000 Lions in the state of Georgia are now your friends, and we are here to help you make those friendships and make your club successful. And even better than that, you now have 1.4 million friends around the world in 210 different countries. If you go anywhere in the world and you see this symbol, the lion symbol, you are welcome at that meeting with open arms, and you'll have one of the best times you ever had. So I encourage you, wherever you travel throughout the United States, Canada, wherever in the world, if you see that emblem, you make sure to step into that meeting and introduce yourself, and you'll have instant friendships all over the world. So congratulations, and if there's anything that we can do, the North American Membership Initiative team is here to work with you, and we look forward to building your club over the next 90 days and having a fun and successful charter party in April when Dr. Choi comes to town and the rest of the board. So congratulations, and thank you for having me here tonight.
Well, I think I talked with you the first time, David. Did I speak with you the first time, right?
Yes, sir.
I called you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
Please support and help.
Absolutely.
If I don't hear that, then you'll see. Okay. Let me tell you another thing. When we formed the new club, the first, we needed 2 guiding lines until they stand up at the top walking. And the district governor appointed the district guiding line, and also I'm the guiding line from the west. The east is like a P, right? So you promised me you support them. Anything they ask, you should do that for them. I promise? Say yes?
Yes. We got your back.
All right. So you say yes. Okay, I give you something. You know what? This guy is going to be really the big job later in a few years. So I'd like to give the right pin. Governor, you allow me to give to him?
Yes.
Okay. So give him lots of work for this. Okay. So I really give to you this honor, the President pin. Right?
Right. Thank you.
Please say a few words. Hey, come forward.
Thank you very much for inviting me tonight. I really appreciate this. I feel like I have and am helping the Lions family grow. All of you are going to be part of our family, Lions, and I am here to serve you. I've been a Lion for 33 years, and I have been a guiding Lion for many of those years, and I have also helped to start and charter at least 3 clubs. And it is a pleasure to have been asked to do this. And my commitment to each and every one of you is to be there for you, to help you, and to help you grow. Help train you so that your club will grow and your community will be proud of you. And my commitment is, and your president has one of my cards, call me when you need me. I will be there for you. I would also invite you to come to our club, the Lawrenceville Lions Club. You are welcome anytime you care to. And I will be attending your meetings for the next 2 years. So get used to seeing this smiling face. And I welcome your president-elect. And I just appreciate all of you joining our great family of Lions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave. Almost in our program is over, but we expect some very distinguished guests. I'd like to say, ask in just a few minutes and just congratulate short message. Please come.
Dr. Rich McCormick for
Thanks, sir. So one of the things, I'm very honored to be here. One of the neat things that you may not know about me is my father was a Lion.
Oh, yeah. You can be lying too.
I can't be a Lion. One of the interesting things, and I respect what we said about not making things political, and I respect very much what the Lions are about, which is entirely service, which has nothing to do with politics, because I don't believe that that's the answer. I believe that people are the answer, that service is the answer. And what's interesting, when I was in Korea, serving with the Rock Marines, I was on a ship, we were getting ready to do an amphibious assault. And I remember, this is right off the shore of Pohang, and we're coming in and we're in the ready room. There's only one other American officer, he was Navy, I was Marine, and we were talking about something, I can't remember if it was sports or politics, and somebody very sternly approached me and said, we'll have no politics, we'll not talk about women, we'll not talk about sports. And we looked at each other and said, okay, what's left? And then we had to reapproach things, but I'll tell you what's left always is service. And that's the one thing I know since I was a little boy, and I went to meetings with my father, the Lions are all about service. And I tell you, we'd be in a lot better society no matter where you are in the world if we focused on that one thing, that we didn't turn to a government that takes from us and then redistributes, but instead we look towards people to do what we should all do for each other, which is serve each other. The more we serve each other, the more accountability we have, the more Congress we have amongst people, the more unity we have, the more love we have, and the better society we have. You guys epitomize that. And I applaud you as Lions for setting the example and setting the bar to do the things that are right and wholesome and good. Not everybody shares the same faith, but in my faith, if you want to do something that's good and righteous in the eyes of God, you do something good for widows and orphans, people who can't give back to you. And the Lions get that. So thank you for allowing me to be here with you tonight to celebrate you. Congratulations, Mr. Kim. Another great accomplishment. Very exciting. And once again, from the bottom of my heart, I am with you, and I will do whatever I can, no matter where I'm at in life, to be a supporter of the Lions. Thank you.
Introduce his wife, Deborah. She's oncologist.
Thank you so much for having me here as well this evening. Rich has already covered most of this, but I want you to know, as Rich said, this is not a political meeting, but I want you to know that my husband was running for the 7th district. He is a man of service. He has dedicated 20 years of his life to our country. First as a Marine and then as a Navy commander and physician, one now in our country, now here as a physician fighting on the front lines of COVID. He really is truly about God, country, and family. I really am proud to say that about him this evening. He already exemplifies what the Lion members are here for. So I want you to consider that, please. But and thank you for having us this evening. And thank you once again. Congratulations, Sister Kim. Thank you.
Matt Reed, the state senator, District 48.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. One of the most moving things I heard about Lions and the Code of Ethics was friendship should be an end and not a means. Thank you for bringing that principle back home to us, and I'm excited we have more Lions here in Gwinnett County. You picked the right man here with Ki-Soo Kim. There's a saying, if you want to get something done, give it to a busy person, and he definitely is out there doing good things in the community. I'm honored to be here with Peachtree Corners, with Forsyth County, with all around Atlanta and Gwinnett, as well as the West Coast. So thank you for coming here. You're about to get some good soul food. You talked about the soul train. But one thing we're famous for here in Duluth is having great Korean food. So welcome to Georgia. Thank you for what you're doing. I'm a Rotarian, so I share the civic service values that you share. My granddad was a Rotarian down in Americus, Georgia. He was part of the greatest generation, just like you Lions. He believed in taking care of your faith, your family, your business, and then get out there and make the world a better place, make the community better than you found it. So thank you for doing that here in Duluth, Georgia, Mr. Ki-Soo Kim and other Lions. And if you ever need anything from Duluth Rotary, I'd be glad to team up with you. We're always glad to break a sweat, do some good things along with people who care about our community. So thank you.
Now the sheriff.
I'll stand right here.
Oh, come on.
No, I'll get right. So I want to just. Trudy mentioned something about backpacks and everything else. I would tell you, yesterday we had a meeting with, and I got to mention the company, Suzanne's Kitchen. They've had a wonderful year, and what they've done is they've doubled their donation because we do, I'm not supposed to say shop with a cop, but since I work for an elected official, I can say whatever I want. So the shop with a cop is the one where we get the deputies, we take them to Walmart, and we take the kids over there, and then after they shop for their presents, they get a meal from the sheriff's office, and they double their contribution. So we have a lot more money. We can double the kids that are going in this year. So I tell you, it's a great thing for to see a kid, especially when they're and it's sad that when you hear the kids say he don't want toys, he just wants the food, and so we try to help them to get those toys. And but I would tell you that if you've never been there, if you've never supported it, if you've never seen it, We go to the Walmart in Hamilton Mill, and it's a great place to see some kids, smile. Because I tell you, their parents they don't get the privilege to get them what they need. So I understand that feeling. So, and then what you all do, thank you very much. But Mr. Kim, thank you for the invitation and congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Dr.
please come
I'll
forward.
just stay right here too.
Okay.
But,
You come forward.
Thank you for,
You are the special dignitary.
yeah,
Please.
thank you for inviting me here. One thing that differentiates me from Dr. Richard Parker, we're both emergency physicians. I'm actually on the executive board of the U.S. Chess Federation, and I was listening with great interest about your organization here, how you're so interconnected, how you help bring along other chapters and the like. I think that there are a lot of things that I can take to U.S. Chess by learning about the lines. And then I think Matt Reeves beat me to the punch there. I wanted to know what the difference between a Rotarian and a Lion is. I'm sure I'll hear more of that offline. I'm very happy for service organizations to be a bridge for other people. And I think, I foresee some really good things happening with this one as